All right, sweet. Well, let's get rocking and rolling. All right, thank you guys for jumping on today. This is our first kickoff for our Coach Basics group, which I'm super pumped about. So Coach Basics is all about learning how to be the best coach you can be. And Beachbody has been working on this system, I want to say, for at least 3 years, really honing it down and working with elite coaches and helping them get off on the right foot. So some personal experience on my end, when I started, we didn't have a Coach Basics. It was like, here you go out and, be a Beachbody coach and have fun. So there was no real structure to it. We learned along the way that, this is going to be something that we need to have a training system for our coaches. So about 2.5 years ago, they designed a Coach Basics group or a Coach Basics training. And it was awesome, but it was 60 days long. And while you learned a lot from it, there was no I felt like, there was some parts missing. So a lot of us would take, our groups and make them smaller and make them 14 days. And so that was really successful for us too. So now Beachbody has kind of instead of, everyone kind of doing their own thing, we all kind of have a system of okay, this is what we do on the first week. This is what we do on the second week, third week, fourth week. And by the fourth week, you're rocking and rolling and hopefully running your own Coach Basics group or helping out with it. So first up, I just wanted to give you guys, those of you that jumped on real quickly, we'll start with Stephanie because you're first up. Just give us a little intro, like who you are and where you live and what you're expecting to get out of this.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
I'm Stephanie. I've been a coach for about a year. But I don't feel like I've really been doing much with it, so I'm really trying to get on track and actually make something out of this and not just be a discount coach.
Cool. Well, I'm so glad you're here. All right, we'll move on to, I'm going to mute and unmute everyone.
I don't really have any.
Have what? A voice? Oh, okay. Sorry. All right, voice. Well, I hope you get it back. Okay, cool. So, basically, a couple things that I want to go over, but kind of set some expectations up. So first off, I truly believe that being a coach is such a cool and rewarding experience, meaning that we're here to help people. That's what it comes down to. And we help people by helping ourselves and by paying it forward. So I did a call yesterday with our team, and I talked about, is it easier to walk forward looking forward, or is it easier to walk forward looking behind you? And of course, the answer is going to be walking forward, looking forward. So I'm so excited for you. I mean, Stephanie and Aaron and some other coaches that I know that are going to listen to this later on and that are in the group that maybe feel like they're in the same place. Like, okay, I was a discount coach. Now I'm not because I really want to help people and I really want to do some stuff. So I always think that, we can never stop learning and that we always have to just keep walking forward. And, there's a reason for everything and a time and a place. So really fun stuff. Okay, so first of all, what to expect. So even if you're been a coach for a little while as a discount, and this is something kind of new for you to jump into, or you've been a coach or you're a brand new coach and you haven't done anything with Beachbody, I'm giving you permission to feel overwhelmed. However, I hate that term because, it's so easy for us to feel overwhelmed about anything. Life gets in the way. We have family this, we have, bills, we have things going on. And so it's so easy just to, let all of that swamp our life and be like, it's too much. I can't do it. And my personal story, I've been through depression and, other things. And really, it comes down to just staying focused and being true to yourself and working on yourself harder than anything else in the world, because yourself is going to be the one that takes you forward. So whatever you need to do that. So I want you to ask questions. I want you to talk to other coaches. I want you to be vocal in this group. I know it can be intimidating because maybe not everyone knows each other, or you've never been in a group environment like this, or you're not really being very out loudish or really spoken on Facebook or social media. So I want to give you permission to do that and to take it all in and soak it all up, because the more you put into this group, the more you get out of it. And I will match your energy. So if your energy is going to be super skyrocket high, I'm going to match that and be right there with you. So, and then same thing goes if you need to hold back. I'm not going to be the one that's going to say, hey, I'm going to be with you, like whatever you need to do. So what to expect. So first we're going to be talking about, we're going to be doing inviting. So my goal is to get everyone to have their first 2 new coaches or first 2 to 3 customers. So that's going to be the goal for this. And then also another goal for this is overcoming objections. So we will be talking about objections and being consistent, showing up every single day, and then also social media. So there's 3 phases for how this group is going to work. So we have phase 1, phase 2, and then phase 3 is kind of like the next business level phase. So the first phase we're going to take 2 weeks to do, and that's going to give us time to do 1 post a day and get in the habits and getting things going. The third week is going to be the most important week, because we're going to have a little bit extra, not just to do, but by the time we get into phase 2, we've already had 2 weeks of developing these habits. So it takes 21 days to develop a habit, 90 days for it to stick. So by the third week, we've been doing this for 2 weeks and we've been developing the habit. So we can really dive in and bite off a little bit more. And then the final phase, phase 3, which will be the Emerald phase, that will be an invite phase for those of you that are ready for it. So once you're ready, we're going to be inviting you to the Emerald phase, which is going to be a 2-week phase as well. So that will be an addition. All right. So 3 things that I'm expecting from you as participants in this group, and it's just to show up every day. So because of social media, because of the internet, because we all have iPhones or Androids or whatever, we have iPads, we have access to the internet, we can show up every day on our own time. And it just takes a few minutes. And that's all we're asking for you. So just show up, check in. Sundays will be a review day for you. So you don't have to worry about Sunday, like, oh, I've got homework, whatever. Sunday's a review day. We are looking at your posts, and we are going to be responding to your questions and responding to things. We will have weekly calls. And if you noticed, and in the group, there is there's 5 other coaches that are running this as well that will be giving their input. So that's going to be number 1, is showing up every day. Number 2, be willing to go outside your comfort zone and learn new skills and habits. So just like maybe starting a fitness program or starting a new new way of eating or eating clean or just getting back into the things, just be willing to be open to that and open to new experiences. Remember, it's okay to feel overwhelmed, although I know personally that excitement and nervousness is the same feeling. So it's the same thing. It's just how you look at it. So I hope you look at it as something exciting. And then, of course, number 3 is going to be keep it simple. So when it comes down to it, there's so many things to learn about being a coach, but just keep it simple. We are here to connect with other people in a sincere way and pay it forward. So, however we can help people, sincerely help people, that's what we're here for. Focus on people. This is a people business. So when you focus on people, the rest will follow through. Don't worry about, a certain image on Facebook or ads or this or that. Just focus on people and creating those conversations that are sincere and that mean a lot. People will remember not what you say, but how you made them feel. So remember that. Okay, so moving on. Okay, so there's 5 things that we did before that we put in there. And so on our day 1, we need to make sure that we have the business quick start completed. If we don't have that completed, make sure that gets done. Trust me, it will take less than a television show to get that work done. So we need to make sure we have the business quick start completed. Then we need a quick a contact list. So a contact list is as simple as dumping out your phone. That's all it takes as to make a contact list. It doesn't take forever. And I like to say, you know, we've always been taught to put 100 people on our list. So how many people do you have in your phone right now that you could text? You know, how many people that do you know that on Facebook that you have messages with? So just creating a simple list. I'm going to suggest using something like a Google document or a Google form to keep this list organized, or write it down pen to paper. Up to you. I will say this though, eventually you will need a good system of keeping track of your contact list. So if you wanted to start, I highly suggest using a Google form or a Google Drive. And I've done videos on that too, so I'll share that with you guys. Okay, number 3, log on to the Coach Online Office and set up your website. So if that's not done yet, no worries, but just make sure that you get that done today. And then number 4, install the Coach mobile app. This is something that you want to make sure that you have done, that you have on your phone and that you're familiar with. So when you're out at, I don't know, the ballpark or what season, it's football season, you're at a tailgate and you have a conversation with somebody and it comes up about coaching, you can sign that customer up right there and then as a free customer on your mobile app. You know, so that's such a great thing to do, and be like, you know, I email my customers like twice a month about groups that I do, and I run groups where we use Beachbody programs, and then I also run like free eating groups, like No Sugar Week or something like that. And then number 5 is going to be download the business activity tracker and be familiar with what the business activity tracker is. So just quickly to go over that, number 1, complete the business quick start. Number 2, create your contact list as simple as dumping out your phone. Number 3, log on to the Coach Online Office, set up your websites. Number 4, install the Coach mobile app. Number 5, download the business activity tracker and be familiar with that. So a couple terms that we should know as coaches, because these are things that we're going to want to know. Is one is going to be the Beachbody Challenge. So this is Beachbody's overall challenge. This is Beachbody's Biggest Loser. This is where they hand out cash prizes, daily prizes. They award hundreds and thousands of dollars to the winner every single year at Coach Summit. And that's such an exciting event to go to. So that's the Beachbody Challenge, where people are doing that. There is a mobile app that will be released soon. Right now, they're in testing phases with it. So it will be released, I believe, in October and fully ready to run for the New Year's. And then we have challenge groups. So here's another term. Challenge groups is basically what we do to help our customers succeed. So there's many different types of challenge groups. I run a 21-day system challenge group with a week of prep. I find that that is most successful with my schedule. It helps me with my business and helps me create an ongoing marketing plan to keep flow of customers coming in. So I run them 21 days. I can have many different people in there doing different types of programs. I have a daily check-in with them, and then I share articles with them, and then I also have them posting and giving them points so it keeps them active, and they're all working towards their own goals. But the reason why they are staying active in there is because they want a prize from me at the end, and it's a top secret special prize, whatever that prize is. It could be a Shakeology cup, a Shakeology shaker, a couple packets of Shakeology, a shout out, whatever the prize is. So that's going to be challenge groups. There's other ways to run challenge groups, and you can find all that information in your Coach Online office by visiting the challenge tab. There's all different things to post every single day. And then the next one is going to be Success Club. So Success Club is going to be basically a benchmark or something that Beachbody uses to when you hit Success Club. So here's the main reason you should be hitting Success Club every single month is, one, Beachbody gets customers all the time, and they give their customers to coaches. So when somebody calls in and says, hey, I just saw that 21-day fix infomercial and I want to order a 21-day fix, well, that customer goes to a coach. Same thing when somebody signs up for a training and I want to become an insanity instructor, and I teach whatever boot camp classes, but I saw insanity, I could become an insanity instructor. That customer goes to a coach as well. So there's many different ways to collect customers from Beachbody, but one of the ways that they do it is they're not just going to hand out their customers to coaches that are not working their business. And so the way that they figure coaches are working their business or not is if they are hitting Success Club. So Success Club is 5 points a month. There's 2 different groups, 5 and 10. So 2 points equals a challenge pack, and 1 point equals Shakeology Home Direct. So really, I go for challenge packs all the time. My goal is to hit Success Club 10 minimum. I'm a Success Club 5 All-Star legend, which means I've hit it in my business for 24 consecutive months. So that's 2 years of being consistent, hitting Success Club every single month. It is a goal for me. It is do or die. I will get it done no matter what. So now I put the goal on myself just a couple months ago to hit Success Club 10, because I'm like, I already have 4 months of Success Club 10. Why can't I keep going? And I could give you a list of reasons why I can't go. I can't keep going. And one of them is I'm pregnant. And one of them is I have a 2-year-old. And one of them is I'm fat. No one will think that I know anything about fitness. I could give you 20,000 more reasons why I shouldn't go for that goal. But you know what? There's nothing stopping me. So I'm going to continue to move towards that goal. So that's how I set goals for myself. I set them, do or die. This is what I'm going to do. So Success Club. And then also with Success Club, you're getting those free customers, which is really cool because they get customers every single month. Then there's Success Charters. So if you're a coach and you've been a brand new coach within your first 3 months, if you hit Success Club in your first 3 months, you are a success starter and you are recognized at Summit, and you are also considered one of the top 3% of new coaches coming in that are going to be more successful in the long run. And that's what studies show. Also, you win calls and prizes with Carl Deichler, who's the CEO, as well as a success starter. Oh, success starter, you also get a free ticket to Summit. Hey, bonus, right? Really cool. And then you have the Leadership Ladder, which the Leadership Ladder is an awesome tool that was just revamped and released in the spring. And that is where we have benchmarks of what to expect and what to do as a coach. So if you go into your Coach Online office and you look at the trainings and documents, you can see the Leadership Ladder and you can click, okay, I'm a brand new coach. Boom, start here. This is what I should be doing. This is what I need to know. And this is what I do. And then you get to the next one where you're a coach. And this is what you should be doing. This is what you need to know. Here's your daily activities. When you make it to Emerald, this is what you should be doing. This is what you need to know, and so forth. So when you grow your business a little bit more. All right, cool. Well, that's all I really have for today. I know there's somebody else on the call that's calling in, so I don't know who that is. But if there's any questions at all, I'm happy to answer them. I know Erin has no voice, so I won't ask you if you have questions, but you can always type them to me. Cool. All right. Well, awesome. Erin, I have a microphone. Okay. You have no microphone. And I just noticed the chat feature. Oh. Okay. Well, we could hear you before. I just muted you. I muted everyone so I could record it. Here, hold on. I'll unmute you. Yeah, you're unmuted. Oh. I could hear your background noise, and I can tell you're like somewhere where there's people talking. So, all right, cool. Well, all right, guys. Well, thanks for jumping on, and I'll share this recording. We do have another call tonight. If you were on this call live, no need to get on tonight, but I will do basically the same thing, kind of check through. Next week, there will be another coach leading these calls. So we will post the times and the days. It is based on who the leader is of the week on their schedule and what they're able to do. So typically, the leader will do 2 calls, maybe one during the day and one at night. We know that everyone's schedule is different, and it is difficult to work around. We understand that. There's no way that we're going to pick one time where every single person to get on. That would be amazing. So we do appreciate your time, and that's it. All right, guys, we'll have a great day, and we'll talk.